Tesla is hosting a highly anticipated Cybertruck delivery event. The company has dealt with significant production challenges and manufacturing problems. Yesterday, CEO Elon Musk described it as the biggest event on Earth this year. Joining us right now is Tim Higgins, Wall Street Journal reporter and CNBC contributor. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about that, and then maybe we'll get into some of the comments that Elon made yesterday, Tim. But in terms of what you think we're going to hear today on the Cybertruck, is this the biggest on the planet?
Well, not really. I mean, because it's not going to be a huge volume product for Tesla. It's not going to be a huge volume product for the automotive industry. But why it's important for Elon, why it's important for Tesla and Tesla investors is that it's kind of a halo vehicle. The bet is that it'll bring eyeballs to the brand, and then maybe they'll get into a Model 3 or Model Y and kind of keep that excitement until the next big generation vehicle comes in the next few years, the next wave of sales, if you will. So is it the biggest ever? It may get a lot of attention. That attention might be overwhelmed, however, by yesterday's activities.
Well, let me ask you about that, which is, what was your reaction to his comments? And what is your reaction to his comments as it relates to X, and how you think that relates to these other businesses like Tesla and like SpaceX?
You know, it's almost as if Elon Musk has forgotten what business he's in when it comes to Twitter/X. And that's the business of selling advertisers, right? I mean, he wants it to be a business of content creation and entertainment. But at the end of the day, the business makes money off selling advertisers, and you've got to keep those advertisers happy. And so when he goes after them, you know, it's really hard to see them wanting to do business with him in the future, right? It's a different scenario that he has with Tesla and SpaceX, which he kind of got to when he was on stage with you. This idea that if you want to go to space, you're going to use SpaceX, right? If you want an electric vehicle, you're pretty much going to probably want to go with a Tesla, right? So the difference of the positioning of his strength with his companies there is really evident there, and his mindset, it was really on display.
Do you think that those things, though, impact? Do you think that the things he says on X impact sales, if you will, when it comes to Tesla, both for good and bad? Meaning, do you think there are people who hear certain comments he makes on X or the comments he made during this interview yesterday and say, you know what? And by the way, he has a lot of fans and a lot of supporters this morning. There's people who say he's crazy. There's some people and other people who say he's fabulous. You know, go Elon. And so the question is, do you think that breakdown, whoever those people are online taking those positions, does that manifest itself at a Tesla dealership somewhere?
Yeah, you know, it's yes and no. To your point, he's being praised for his comments in some corners of the world right now. He's seen as standing up against kind of the woke mob or a woke corporate action that have been kind of putting people down. But on the other hand, people are upset with some of his comments. You know, you go back 2 weeks ago or so when he was doing some of those tweets that were so offensive to so many people, and you were seeing people say, hey, I'm not going to buy a Tesla. I'm going to go to Rivian. And I think the proof will be kind of when the sales results come out, the delivery results. The challenge, however, is it's the overall market is a challenge for Tesla selling electric vehicles right now. So it's not helping himself in a challenging position.
Tim, you followed him a long time. How far do you think the apology went yesterday towards assuaging those who were concerned about those comments made 2 weeks ago?
It was kind of more than you probably would have expected from him. He's not a guy who is prone to apologizing and kind of dwelling on past mistakes. I can't really think of many times where he's done that publicly. So, you know, in some ways, he went a long way. Did it resonate? Did people take it seriously? Well, some people did. And I think some people were maybe perhaps still offended by what he was doing and what he's been saying.